I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. All I want to say is this, all right? Thank you all for being very patient with everything going on right now. It's been a wild month, especially with this trolling in the last week and a half. Right now, matter of factly, you know, my revenue this month is way down, mostly because of this trolling and these fake memberships. Because basically people who normally would become members or renew their existing memberships got gifted a membership that was essentially free. So I'm out a lot of revenue this month. With the new releases coming out, a great way to help out me and this channel would be to either legitimately become a member, legitimately gift a membership to somebody else, or a super chat, or a super sticker, or if you watch these videos on demand on YouTube, a super thanks on any video helps a ton, or a tip. You can find the tips link in the description of all of my videos and every stream. That would help a lot too. Consider maybe a Patreon pledge over at patreon.com/darksidephil. There's just so many ways that you could contribute and help. Hey, join YouTube Premium. Because if you join YouTube Premium and you watch any of my content, I get the credit as if you watched ads on my content. That's something you don't even actively have to do anything. You're just are part of it and watch content like you normally would, and it helps me out, all right? So any of those things are tremendous. I mean, here's honestly what I'm hoping. I'm really hoping this next week with the new releases, things pick up. That, you know, viewership, support, everything picks up. Because right now, if the month were to end today, I'd be pretty much in a really bad way next month. All right? So I'm hoping that things do pick up in the next week. And again, this isn't anyone's fault. This is because of idiots using an exploit and screwing everything up for me. And I'm hoping that things will pick up again. If you were someone who normally would buy a membership and you didn't because you were gifted one, please consider contributing in another way. All right? I got to keep things going around here. I got to keep the bills paid. And this is a problem right now, okay? All right. What I'd like to do now is talk about the solution that I found out in regards to DSP React. Fair enough, because this is a good one. So for those, again, who might not know, I guess you've been living under a rock. DSP React has been in a state of limbo ever since Sunday. Why? Well, because when I did my React show on Sunday, all right, this idiot troll who's been using a VPN and tons of fake accounts came on to DSP Reacts during the React show and gifted like 400 fake memberships. Now, are they really fake? No, they're legit when it comes to the features you get, but they're not legit when it comes to revenue. I make nothing on them. So again, I have to basically compare this to, like, imagine you're running a business, right? And it's a restaurant. And you have all your regular customers coming in, enjoying your food, rating it highly. Everyone loves it. And then you got some guy who comes in and says, I have the right to eat everything in your restaurant for free. And you're like, what? Yeah, and there's nothing you can do about it. And he walks in and he just grabs all the food and eats it. And there's nothing you can't stop him, and he walks out the door. That's literally what's going on right now. Like, these people should not have the right to be purchasing memberships for less than a penny each. But they found a YouTube exploit, and YouTube has not fixed it, okay? So because of that, could it put me out of business? No, but basically this show, DSP versus the Internet, that I do every week, hinges on memberships. The way it works is you become a member, and then members can nominate clips for the show, and then we have a playlist of, like, you know, 30, 40, 50, up to 100 clips that we've had before. I hit random, select, it shuffles the playlist, and we just watch them in random order, and that's the show. Now, imagine overnight, you get from between 30 to 50 clips, and now you get 500 clips instead, right? Already, I can tell you, it takes me about half an hour, 45 minutes just alone to make that playlist. Can you imagine if I had to do it 10 times? Do I have 5 hours in a day to do that? No. And in addition, you know you're going to get a ton of troll submissions when most of these are gifted memberships, right? These are not positive, invested people. These are people who just handed a membership. Oh, now you have the ability to do this. That was definitely never the intention of the show, all right? In addition, it's not fair to those who paid full price. Again, imagine you're in a restaurant and you sit down to eat a crazy roasted turkey dinner, and you get charged $30 for that dinner, and then someone else sits down next to you and has the same exact roasted turkey dinner, and they're charged 1 penny for it. Oh, well, that's just how it works here. That doesn't make sense. What makes me want to come back and spend $30 for this turkey dinner if you can get it for a penny? That's not equivalent. That's not fair. And that's what's going to happen on DSP Reacts, is if this continues where people get the ability to nominate the clips for free while they have to pay for it, they're not going to keep paying for it anymore, and the whole show's going to fall apart, right? So, that being said, all right, I need to redesign the channel and the show. And we were talking about various ways to do it over the week. The thing is, initially it looked like I was going to have everyone cancel everything. Like every membership was going to have to be canceled, and I was going to have to create new membership tiers and do all this stuff to fix it. The good news is that's not the case. And I want to give a humongous shout out to Overpowered Boone. Last night he was researching YouTube memberships, and he found the solution, and I was like, this is perfect, and I can't believe I didn't know about this. There was no way I could have known about it, because the thing is, the only way you would have known about this solution is if you were a member of a channel already, you were a paying member, and you were messing around with membership levels, okay? So here's the solution. On YouTube, if you were already an existing member of any channel at any level, and you want to upgrade to a higher level, YouTube gives you a prorated upgrade discount. I didn't know that at all, okay? So the way it works is, for example, let's say you're already a member on DSP Reacts at the $3.99 standard member level. Well, if I do a new level now, all you have to pay is the difference between the two, and then you get that next level for a month. I didn't know that, okay? So basically, instead of having to cancel standard memberships, cancel super memberships, make new member tiers, convince everyone to move from one tier to the other, and do this big process of moving that was going to be a nightmare, all I needed to do was make a new membership tier that was priced above $5, so that way it cannot be gifted out by the trolls, and just tell everyone you have to be part of that group in order to nominate clips. And that's it. So that's what I've done. As of this morning, I've created a new membership tier on DSP Reacts. It is called the Submissions tier. It costs $5.99 in order to become part of it. If you are already a standard member, like many of you are right now, because you either were already paying or you got a gifted membership in the last week, it costs you $2 to upgrade. That's it. $2. And you get the membership for the whole month. Okay? So a $2 upgrade gets you the ability to nominate clips for the show moving forward. And then that's for a whole month. So essentially, you as the viewer get a discount for the next month. Because normally it would be $4. Now you only have to pay $2. So you get a discount. How's that? That's crazy, right? The thing is, I'm going to take a hit. Because all those people that would have been paying $4 are now only going to be paying $2 for the next month. So I'm going to take like a 50% income hit on DSP Reacts for the next month, and there's nothing I can do about it. That's directly because of this idiot troll, okay? But what a better way to do this, because I don't have to cancel anything. So now that standard membership just stays, and all that standard membership is, you get emotes, you get a chat crown badge, you don't have to follow slow mode in the chat. That's your benefits at the standard level. If you join at the submissions level, which is $5.99 a month, now you get all that, plus you get to submit 2 clips a week. That'll go into the randomized playlist and the chance to be on DSP versus the internet. If you become the super member, which is $9.99 a month, you get all of that below, plus you get to submit questions for Q&A, and those will be answered live on the show every week. And then if you do the ultra member, which is $19.99 a month, you get to nominate 4 clips, 1 a week, and each one is guaranteed to be watched on the show. And that's how it's going to work moving forward. And Preem Sardine says, what stops someone from gifting the new submission tier? You can't. It's impossible. You cannot gift at that tier. When gift tiers come in, they come in at whatever is $5 or less. So when people gift, they're only going to be gifting the standard tier. Because I priced it at $5.99, it is omitted from being gifted. That's how it works on YouTube. On Twitch, it's different. On Twitch, you can pick and gift the different tiers. You can't do that on YouTube. So because of that, this is safe from the trolling. Does this start today? Someone asked. It's already live. It's already live, and I've already posted up the threads by which you can post up clips for Sunday's DSP versus the internet. How about them apples? And people already have. People already have posted up their clips. And people have posted up more. And I'm approving them right here. Cool. So there you have it, folks. We found the solution. Everything is set. We are good to go. All right? So I'm happy about this. I hope that you are too. Right? This is all good stuff. So thank you all for being very, very patient. Okay? Very, very patient on this. Really, I appreciate that. And thank you all for listening. And thank you all for putting up with the nonsense, right? I'm very happy that you have. Sadly, you know, this was an annoying process for sure. And there was nothing I could really do about it. But as of now, we should be good. Okay? So thank you very much in advance, you know. Now, someone is already asking, would I ever change it again? We got to see what happens with YouTube. You know, this is all YouTube's fault. This is all YouTube's fault for allowing this, for being complacent and allowing it and not caring. Because people have known about this exploit for a while. It's only come to light on my channels in the last couple of weeks, but people have known about this on YouTube for like a year and a half. It's YouTube's fault. They got to fix it, and I can't make them. All right? If eventually they do fix it, right? Then maybe we could change it and have, like, the way I see it, no one's going to join at standard tier. The only people who are going to get standard tier are gifted, right? That's it. Who's going to join at standard tier just to get emotes? They want the ability to submit clips for the show, and you can't get that at standard tier. So it's essentially just a crappy, useless tier. But it's there just because it's there, right? And I'm not going to delete it and then people lose their memberships that they were gifted and stuff. So, you know, eventually I'd like to go back down to the amount of levels we had. So what can you do, right? What? People are now saying ridiculous things in the chat that don't even make sense, so I'm just going to ignore them. What's stopping trolls from filling up gifted memberships so other viewers can't buy the new tier? What does that even mean? What you just said is complete nonsense. It doesn't exist. Anyway. Yeah. So, is he trying to bait me? There's no bait there. It doesn't even make sense what he said. Right. If they really... He's misunderstanding it. Is that what it is? Oh, I can't. Oh, he thinks you can't upgrade? You can upgrade. Of course. Whatever. Anyway, so there you go, folks. Yeah. Thank you to anyone who put up with this in the last week. Please, if you were a supporter of that channel, please upgrade to the submissions tier. So we can get the show going. The more, I mean, already people are posting up clips, which is great, but now we have a situation where we need people to do the upgrade and start posting clips, because if people don't post clips for Sunday, the show's gonna suck, right? Ultra members are exactly the same as always and can post up their clips easily, no problem, right? That hasn't changed. It's really the standard members now who have to become the submission tier for a $2 upgrade, and then they'll be able to do that. And basically, they're getting a discount for a month, right? Which is crazy. So, yes, please do that. And thank you for being paid. I am so happy, really. I am so happy that I did not jump the gun and cancel membership tiers like I said I was going to. Because, number one, that would have just caused mass confusion. People would have been upset that they paid for a membership that doesn't exist anymore. And also, the whole Q&A thing, right? The whole Q&A thing, hopefully that's not a big deal either, right? You know, now it stays the same. Yeah, see, people are saying is, well, what if gifted members upgrade for $2? Yeah, they could do that, and then the next month it's $6. You see, it's not $2 forever. It's $2 for the upgrade, and then next month when it recurs, it's $6. So essentially, for 1 month, I'm gonna kind of be screwed if people decide to upgrade. I'm gonna lose money. I'm gonna make half as much because normally it's $4 per membership. Now I'm only gonna get 2. So my revenue for DSP Reacts is gonna dip like this for this month. And there's nothing I can do about that. But once it goes to the renewal, there you go. Now it's back to, you know, it's $6 to keep it going. So there you go. Oh yeah, to be clear, nothing is changing with memberships on this channel. Nothing will change with Throwback channel. Everything's the same. I'm not going to bother changing anything on these channels because, again, nothing was ever based on memberships on this channel or on the Throwback channel. We got rid of the member goals for events a long time ago. And, you know, there's no show where you can buy into the show by being a member here. I'm actually very happy I never did it. You know, a lot of YouTubers do that. Tons of YouTubers have their revenue and all their content based off memberships. Can you imagine if I did? And then this exploit was found? It might destroy my whole business. So I'm very happy that I didn't do that. I swear, I get lucky as shit all the time. This is a situation where for some reason I didn't really base a lot off of memberships. And my God, did it save my ass right now. Because could you imagine if most of my income was memberships and then this happened? Like, I'd be completely assed out right now. So, again, I'm kind of lucky in this regard, okay? Okay. So, real quick, I'm going to run downstairs and put my wallet back.